Are you addicted to your cell phone? Do you find yourself checking your phone during dinner and paying less attention to people around you? If so, you may be suffering from electronic displays of insensitivity. Esme Carriega takes a closer look at the problem and explains what you can do to control your urge to use that smartphone.
A quick swipe here and a message there. It really adds up. Baylor University took a poll and found women spend a total of 10 hours on their phones a day, while men spend 8 hours. You're probably on your phone right now.
I see people just sometimes running into others because they're on their phones, so it's definitely a problem.
And I try not to. Sometimes I'll delete apps if I'm using them too much, but yeah, it's kind of a problem.
People use their phones to talk, social network, listen to music, and get their news. But most of all, to text. A new survey by the Pew Research Center found that 88% of people believe it's not okay to use their cell phones during dinner.
Some people will put their phones out on the table during a date or whatever, and then whoever picks up the phone first has to pay.
Yet people still do it.
That's super rude. No, don't go on your phone on a date.
A newly married couple found themselves checking their phones during dinner and decided to put the phone away.
Just noticed that a lot of couples, when they go out in public, when they're on a date or just hanging out with friends, a lot of times they're not interacting with their spouse. They're just on their phones, not really paying attention. And it's very obvious. We can tell that they're not enjoying the time they have together. They're just glued to their phone.
They say technology can cause disconnection if you let it.
It's not good. I've definitely felt it. You can be in the same room, but can be so disconnected. You're doing your thing and your spouse is doing another thing, that yeah, there is a disconnect. And I mean, sometimes you may realize it and sometimes you may not.
HealthyTippingPoint.com recommends some helpful tips. They suggest deleting your social media apps or games on your smartphone so you're not tempted to use them. Instead, keep them on a tablet or another device. And use your phone as it was intended to be used, as a phone. You can also charge your phone on the opposite side of the room, forcing you to get up and check it, giving you a little exercise. Is all of this just a trend, or are we really hung up on technology and doomed to be lost in translation? I sat down with BYU Idaho's professor of communications, Lee Warnick, who studied media for decades.
My third or fourth generation of mass media, including the one that we're talking about today, which is social media.
He says a heavy use will have a major impact on society going forward.
The people who feel like they're connected with other people, but they're connected separately. And so you can actually be connecting in all kinds of different places and yet feel like you're very much alone in a place because you're not interpersonally communicating with the people around you.
According to Pew Research Center, millennials ages 18 to 29 are far more likely to approve of cell phone use in public or social situations. Seniors are least likely to use their cell phones in public places or social gatherings.